One of my favorite movies of all time is The Wizard of Oz, and I love talking about it. And I have said this before, and I'll say it always. It's the closest thing, in my opinion, Hollywood ever came to making a truly perfect motion picture. I can think of few pictures that had more heart than The Wizard of Oz. This is a ruby slipper that I made. Well, I did. There was a book about 30 years ago called The Ruby Slippers of Oz, and in there was a diagram for how to lay out the sequins, the rhinestones, the bugle beads, how they were at least done on the original pair of shoes, which of course were stitched on meticulously. These were glued by hand, one by one by one by one, on a pair of 6B 1938 women's pumps, very, very similar to what Judy Garland wore in The Wizard of Oz. I thought I would share that. But I also wanted to mention that what was so amazing about The Wizard of Oz, many, many years, in fact, the film is going to be 85 years old this year, long before there was CGI digital effects. They did special effects in that movie that rivaled just about anything you would see today. One of the most iconic moments in the history of motion pictures, undoubtedly, is when it transitions from black and white to magnificent Technicolor. Well, you want to be strictly accurate, it was sepia tone. You know, for a number of years when The Wizard of Oz was shown on television, it was not shown properly. It was just shown in regular black and white. So you never appreciated what went into that transition. And of course, I have it on my iPad here, where you can see for yourself how seamless it is. How she ventures into Technicolor. Well, the way they did that, there were no special effects, no digital effects in those days. It was done in camera, where they had Judy Garland. They first photographed it in black and white. It was later converted to sepia. And then when it came to the moment when she opens the door, they had to film that in Technicolor, but everything was carefully painted in sepia tones to match the film, including Judy Garland's stand-in, who was wearing special makeup, and she was wearing a sepia tone gingham dress. And the way they did it, she opens the door. Judy Garland was standing there in her blue dress for the Technicolor cameras. The stand-in opened the door, then proceeded to hand Toto to Judy, and then Judy walked through the door into the Technicolor land of Oz. That's how it was done. It was done in camera, and it was done with great love and great technical skill from some true artists in motion pictures. So I just wanted to share that. Please like and subscribe my channel, Chuck's Captivating Chronicles.